I don't know how you found me, but I'm happy you're here. I'm Jennifer. This is white chicken chili. Comes together in 30 minutes. It's delicious. My house smells wonderful. If you guys want to see how to make this, I have quite a few shortcuts, and you can serve this at parties, entertaining. It's really cold for winter meals with some bread or some crackers, and you can add all kinds of toppings. If you want to see the recipe for this to make this in under 30 minutes, keep watching. Here's the ingredients for white chicken chili. I've got almost 2 cups of chicken that's already been cooked. I've got some extra onion there, and I'm using the mirepoix of celery, carrots, and onions. That's why I added extra onions. You need a can of white beans. I'm using cannellini white kidney beans and 1 small can of green chilies. I'm using chicken broth, a little bit of olive oil to saute the vegetables, and the secret ingredient is this packet by McCormick of white chicken chili seasoning. It cuts down on buying a lot of different additional spices. And then I'm gonna use Monterey Jack cheese. I've got garlic, lime, and fresh cilantro, and my other secret ingredient is masa. This ingredient is not necessary, but I like it for all my chilies. It adds a corn flavor, it's gluten-free, and it also helps thicken the chili. So I'm gonna get everything set up. Let's get cooking. Okay, I've got my skillet, my pot on kind of high. I'm gonna add just a little bit of olive oil just to saute the vegetables. I'm going to add mirepoix, celery, green peppers, and onions. And since you can't really get an equal amount and you need more onions for chili, I went ahead and chopped more onion, and I cut my finger, so that's why I have the glove on. So I'm going to stir this. Just want to get this to translucent. I'm going to cut the eye down a little bit. And this is great for, like I said, parties. If you're entertaining, I put it in the crock pot and let it cook all day. That way you can serve it on warm, and you can have people ladle out what they like. And I've got some garnishes. I've got lime, I've got some sour cream. You can add jalapeños to this if you want it spicy, but I'm making this non-spicy, and I'm not making a lot, so you'd have to definitely double this recipe. Okay, that's pretty translucent. Whoops, I touched my camera. Apologize for that. Let me get it set up. Okay, here I want to add the garlic. You want to wait until your vegetables are pretty much cooked, because you don't want the garlic to burn. It will burn fairly easy. So you just want to cook that for less than a minute, just so it becomes fragrant. Then I'm going to add my green chilies. 1 can. I'm going to add my chicken. My 1 packet of the white chicken chili seasoning. I'm going to add some chicken broth to this. I'm going to turn this back up on high. I want this to come to a boil, and that's why it takes 30 minutes, because this will cook for 15 minutes, and just long enough to get everything soft and all the vegetables softened and the flavors to come together. Got to add the beans. I almost forgot the beans, because you want these to cook too. Well, they're not cooking, they're just going to warm through. So definitely make sure you put the beans on. You can add as much beans as you like. I lived in Texas for a while, and anybody that knows, you don't put beans in chili in Texas. That is stovetop, not heard of. It's not chili if you put beans in there. So I'm not a real big fan of a lot of beans in my chili. I have to have some beans, but I don't need a lot of them. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this cook for 15 minutes. Hey guys, I forgot this part in the video. This is the masa I was talking about, and I mistakenly did not have the camera on when I did this. So I took 2 big heaping, just regular teaspoons of masa, and then I added chicken broth to it, and I stirred this up. got it well mixed. And I apologize, I did add this into the chicken chili and the camera was not on. You just want to get this mixed till smooth, add it while it's boiling, and it gives it a nice corn flavor. It is gluten free, and it will thicken it. And you won't taste it. Like I said, you can add corn if you like, and this just gives it a nice flavor for chili. So I wanted to make sure this was the added thing that I do to my chili, that I definitely do to my chicken chili that's not on camera. I apologize. Okay guys, so this is where I added the cilantro. I'm gonna add the cheese to this. That'll thicken it up. You can add as much or as little as you like. And then we're gonna add the lime. I put the cilantro in. You wanna use half of a lime. And if you don't like cilantro, don't use cilantro. Like I stated, 4 to 14% of the population, it tastes like soap. And so therefore you wouldn't use it. And definitely if you need more seasoning, check it to see. And if you want the ingredients for the chicken packet, let me know and I will definitely put it in the inbox. I mean, I'll respond to your comment and tell you how you can do it separately. But yeah, definitely tasted the seasoning. It tastes perfect. And like I said, carrots do not come in chili, but I wanted to make sure I used up the last of my mirepoix that I had. So I'm gonna get everything set up so I can tell you guys my joke. I wanna thank you guys for watching. And as I stated, I respond to each and every question or response, even by thanking you, and because I appreciate your time. And I wanted to show you this recipe. It's perfect for entertaining game days, parties, or just a good warm meal, because it's 8 degrees right now here in Michigan. So I'm gonna get everything set up so I can tell you guys my joke. There you have it, you guys. White chicken chili. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I fell in love with white chicken chili at Olga's. If you have an Olga's nearby, definitely go by and check it out and you'll see what I'm talking about. And you can make this as thick as you want. You can just keep adding cheese. I use Monterey Jack. And you can add beans or omit the beans, as many as you like. I don't like a lot of beans, but just enough. So let me get everything together and I'm gonna tell you guys my joke. Also, for condiments, I've got sour cream and some lime wedges. You can also put, like I said, jalapeños or anything you like on top when you serve it. If I was having a party, I'd have this all laid out in little dishes and let people help themselves. So here's my joke. A woman walks into a tattoo shop to have a beautiful rose put on her arm. So she sits in the chair and the tattoo artist meticulously puts a beautiful red rose just as she requested on her arm. When he was finished, she told him she loved it, and she got up out of the chair and proceeded to leave without paying. The tattoo artist stopped her and said, "Hey, you didn't pay." She pulled down her shirt and exposed some of her breasts and said, "How about a tit for tat?" That's sick. But anyway, thought that was pretty decent. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And as I said, this is really, really good. It smells good. You don't need the masa, but it gives a corn flavor without adding cornstarch. It thickens it. And when you get used to using masa in your chilies, if you don't have it, you'll kind of miss it. But like I said, definitely check out Olga's if you want some really good chicken chili. This is as close as I can get to the recipe. And check it for seasoning. You may need more cumin or you may need salt. I'm cutting down on the salt, so I didn't add any additional salt, and it was perfect. And you can adjust it with more meat, more beans, and it keeps in the refrigerator for 3 days in a covered container. And if you use the crock pot, put it on high for about an hour or two, then put a ladle in front and put it on warm, and you can serve your guests all night. So as always, I want to thank you guys for watching. This is the last of my Super Bowl game day appetizers I've been running for the last 2 weeks. I want to thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I hope to see you on the next one.